Welcome, Gemini, in this tarot reading where we are going to find out who is your soulmate, how do they look like, and how you'll meet. For the free tarot reading, first 3 of you who are subscribed to the channel, liked the video and watched it in full, please write down your question in the comment section and I will answer it in the next 24 hours. I'm Cosmo Mikowski, I'm a tarot reader with over 20 years of experience, and let's find out how your soulmate, a person that you're going to be with, that destined person, is going to look. First of all, we have the Knight of Pentacles, then we have the Lover's card. That's very, very good, I would say. You're going to like that. And we have the Temperance card. And my dear Gemini, this means that, okay, I will say it straight in the beginning. The Lover's card shows that you're going to be very attracted to that person. He or she is going to be very attractive. And usually if we have the Lover's card that describes appearance, it means that this person is going to be very, very sexy. This is someone who you will really like being close to, if you know what I mean. And yes, all of those traits that for you make a person sexy, this person is going to have them, maybe even all. And usually if there's the Lover's card, this is mutual. So that's great as well. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles shows usually someone who is roughly our age. So in this case, Gemini, if you say, let's say you are 40, this person will be somewhere in that ballpark of maybe 36 to right up to, let's say, 44. 3, 4, 5 years of a difference, but in most cases this someone is going to be your age. And the Knight of Pentacles shows someone who is very keen on doing things. This someone is very formal in a way, so they wear things and they wear clothes that represent what they do. So if this person, let's say, is a businessman, so he or she is, or a businesswoman, he or she is going to wear suits, and they're going to like wearing suits. That's also the case if they're, let's say, if they train youngsters to play football, soccer, depends on where you're from, you will call it differently, but they will be a coach and they will wear, sport attire, that kind of thing. The Knight of Pentacles also shows someone who has more dark traits, so dark eyes, dark hair, maybe also they like a little bit more of a darker shade of color schemes if it comes to their clothes. So if they wear suits, it's not going to be pink suits. They are going to be black suits or dark suits, at least. So in most cases, those actually are that color. The Temperance card shows something interesting here because, as I said, you will find this person very, very attractive. You will find yourselves very attractive. But the Temperance card shows that for many people, this someone isn't going to be, astonishing. It's not going to be awe-inspiring or something like that. It's not going to be, a Brad Pitt level of looks for a man, at least. But still, you will find this person very attractive, and other people, it's maybe even better that other people won't find this person that beautiful, but the Temperance card shows that, yeah, it's not the case that this someone is going to be ugly in any case. Maybe others are going to see them as plain, let's say, normal. Let's move on and find out, my dear Gemini, how you'll meet. And we have the Empress card, okay, and we have the Emperor card. My dear Gemini, this combination is a very potent one. It's unfortunately a little bit tricky if it comes to describing the situation, the place or time you're going to meet. But the Emperor with the Empress shows that you're going to see each other right at the start as someone very important. And, it's the situation when you walk into a room and see someone new and your eyes meet. It's going to be very romantic. It's going to be very, like from a film or a movie from, Hollywood or whatever, romantic novel and things like that, because you will straight from the beginning, you're going to see that you're into one another. And the Lover's card here that we have actually talked about, it shows exactly that, and this connects perfectly. As I said, unfortunately, I cannot say more about the circumstances of your meeting, but when you will meet, you will know it. You will know it straight out from the beginning. So let's say you will go on a date with someone that you're typing and talking through some kind of dating app. And okay, it goes well. Someone is, you see them as attractive and vice versa. And then you're going to go to drink coffee. You're going to meet up in a coffee place or somewhere. And yeah, they're going to walk in, and this is going to be love from first sight, or at least very strong attraction from first sight. So, my dear Gemini, prepare for that, and this is going to be something profound. And let's move on to the part of the reading where we're going to talk about that person. And I would just ask, if you like this kind of reading, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to post more readings that are just for Geminis, and and other readings as well. Maybe you're going to be interested in them. So we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Four of Wands. Okay, that's very profound. We have the Hangman, and we have the Nine of Cups. Perfect, my dear Gemini. Okay, I'm not really sure where to begin, because all of them, maybe apart from the Hangman, are very interesting. The Hangman, okay, it's not that it's boring or something, but the Hangman shows, and we're going to start with it as it's already in my hand. The Hangman is someone who is very level, who doesn't like any kind of, extremities. This person doesn't like, isn't a fundamentalist in any way, isn't like 100% in the right wing or the left wing. This is someone who is a little bit in the center. So they are very level-headed. They do not get easily stressed. That's also the case. They usually have a very wise opinion about things that make other people very emotional. And this person, you don't have to worry about him or her losing their temper about watching, when they watch news on the television. Yes, this is the case. They're not going to be shouting at the current politician that shows on screen. This isn't the case. And this goes to everything. It goes to not only politics, it goes to religion, it goes to, social behavior and things like that. Okay, then we will take the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is someone who describes someone who is very connected to you in their life goals. So basically, their life goals are very similar to your life goals. And this is very important if you want to create a relationship, because you have to have the same goal that you're striving towards. And yes, that's going to be exactly that. It doesn't mean that there are not going to be any small differences here and there. That's also a possibility. Maybe he will like to have 3 kids and you will like to have 4 kids, but still you will both want to have kids, if that's the case that we are talking about here. So Gemini, this is very important, a very strong suggestion. And then let's talk about the Nine of Cups, and we have to start talking about those very, very juicy parts of the reading here. The Nine of Cups shows a specific trait. You have to imagine, and you'll have to work with me here. You'll have to find out what is your most sought after trait in a person, in someone that you would like to date, you would like to be with. So this person is going to have that trait. At least 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, but find out. Do a little bit of soul searching, think about it, and maybe say, okay, I really have to be with someone that makes me laugh. This person is going to be very, very funny, and he or she is going to make you laugh constantly. This is the case. It's different for everyone, or at least a bit different. It can be a bit different for other people, but okay, so if you want to be loved, a lot of people will make that trait, will put this trait on top of their most sought after trait list. So the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, are very, very potent card here. The Ace of Cups, likewise. This card shows that I already did a little bit of foreshadowing about the Ace of Cups, and this person is very romantic. This person loves to love and likes to be in love, and they actually, when they start loving someone, they can do a lot of things for that person. They can change, they can move, they can do whatever, because they really, strongly dive into that feeling. It's not something that, saying something like I love you for them actually means something. This is very important. They won't maybe say those words very quickly. You may wait a bit for them to say it, but probably not that long, because you'll be very attuned to one another. But Gemini, when they're going to say it, they're going to mean it. And that's, I cannot stress, you already know how important this part is. And the Four of Wands, we will talk about it here in the end. And because it actually connects all of those things together, wraps them up in a way, because the Four of Wands shows not only that you're going to be spending a lot of you're going to have a lot of great moments together, because the Four of Wands is a card of condensed happiness, but the Four of Wands also shows a soulmate. That's one of its basic meanings, a soulmate. So if we are describing a person, it means that this someone is, as I said, very attuned to you, and most likely he or she is your soulmate, at least in a big way, a big part. Because I am of an opinion that there isn't one soulmate in our lives, in the world, because there can be a couple of people that are very important and destined for us. But yes, this person is definitely going to be one of them. Gemini, this is the reading for you, for your soulmate. Hope you liked it. If so, drop a like, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.